While some spend their nights making money while they sleep, millions of others wake up every day exhausted, trying to earn enough to get by. Reaching that level of wealth isn't a magical accident. It is usually the result of following a specific four-part recipe that anyone can learn to follow. This sequence acts like a roadmap, moving you from standard work to a path where resources grow much faster than your hours. To start, you have to look at the first rule of this system. The foundation of everything you build begins with your own direct actions. Once you see how these four steps work together, the path from having no savings to reaching $1 million starts to look less like a mystery and more like a logical process. Level 1 is about finding a skill that is both rare and highly valuable, the kind of work most people aren't willing to put in the time to master. This diagram shows combining two difficult fields. If you understand business taxes and can make operations run efficiently, you land in that glowing intersection. Financial institutions pay a premium for this overlap, allowing you to bypass limits and command much higher pay. Earning professional certifications in these areas gives you an advantage. These credentials act like a lever during salary negotiations, proving you have the expertise to handle senior roles. This specialized work provides the steady stream of cash you'll need to fund the rest of your journey. Even with a high-paying job, you are limited by your own energy. There are only so many hours in a day, and eventually everyone has to sleep. To break past that limit, you can use the internet to essentially clone your expertise. This allows you to earn money even when you aren't physically present. Think of educational content as a group of tireless employees. They share your knowledge with thousands, working around the clock without a break. Shifting into this type of digital work removes the ceiling on your income. Your revenue can finally grow on its own, independent of your physical schedule. However, just letting that money sit in a bank account isn't enough. Over time, the rising costs of things like food and housing will actually make those savings worth less. You have to take that extra cash and send it back out into the world to work for you, so it can bring more value back. This chart shows two paths. You can invest in index funds, slices of successful companies, or buy residential property. Using low-interest loans for property means as value rises and you pay the loan, you build real wealth over time. This process turns your savings into an active workforce that stays busy 24/7, building a foundation of wealth that can last for generations. It is a mistake to think that people reach this level of success entirely on their own. In reality, having a strong network of the right people is essential. By sharing what you're learning online, you become visible to leaders in your industry. This shows them you are dedicated to growing and stay updated on new ideas. A mentor who has already walked this path can help you skip the usual pile of resumes and get your name in front of people for the kind of rewarding, unadvertised roles that most people never hear about. When you surround yourself with people who have already mastered these levels, they help you reach your goals much faster. It starts with a rare skill, then making it digital, putting your money to work, and finding the right mentors. Understanding this plan is only useful if you actually take the first step. You must make the choice and decide right now which valuable, complex skill you are going to begin learning today. Stop watching more videos and start taking the first real-world action toward building your own future. Wealth is the result of consistently applying these four steps. The only thing left to decide is when you are going to start.